you are struggling to find a good job for yourself, I need you to hear this from someone on the other side of the table. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you picked the wrong degree. It's because the job that you're applying for does not exist in the market anymore. Companies deleted it. They kept the name, they kept the job ad, and they're letting you waste 6 months applying to a ghost. I run a tech company, so I hire people all the time. And today I'm going to show you exactly what happened, why nobody will say out loud, and what the few people getting hired are doing differently. Let me start with the number that made me stop scrolling this week. PwC just released a report where they analyzed over 1 billion job ads worldwide. One finding stood out: junior roles most exposed to AI are now 7 times more likely to demand traditionally senior skills. Things like leadership, judgment, and stakeholder management. Junior jobs demanding senior skills 7 times more than before. You've seen this in the wild. Entry-level position, 2 to 3 years of experience required. You laughed at it, screenshotted it, shared it elsewhere. You sent it to your group chat. Everybody treated it like it's a joke, like it's a typo, like it's a HR being clueless. It's not a typo now. It's the new system today, and nobody was ever going to announce it. Here's what actually happened from the employer side of the table, because I sit on that side of the table, and I'm going to be more honest than most people in my position. A junior hire used to be a trade. You pay them a salary, and for the first year, honestly, they cost you more than they produced. They asked questions, they broke things. Senior had to track their work and fix things, and the company accepted that loss because in year 2 or year 3, that junior becomes productive, loyal, supportive, and competent, and cheap as well relative to the output. The company was buying their future, investing in it, and that was the deal. That was the first rung of the ladder. Every career that you admire, every CTO, every director, every manager, every founder, they all started at that rung. Somebody paid them to be kind of useless for a year. Then AI showed up, and that math broke, because the exact work companies used to give juniors, the routine stuff, the first drafts, the basic code, the research summaries, the data cleanup, that is precisely the work that AI now does for a few hundred ringgit a month. No salary, no EPF, no stress on hiring this person, no training, no notice period. So companies ran the numbers and made a quiet decision. There's fresh data on this too. Organizations are now almost 4 times more likely to spend money training the staff they already have than to hire someone new. And when they do hire, new employees take more than twice as long to become fully productive. 4 times. That's not a hiring slowdown. That's a hiring philosophy. The message from corporate is simple and straightforward. We will upgrade the people that we have, and we will let someone else train the next generation. The problem here is everyone is someone else. Every company is waiting for a different company to do the expensive part, so nobody does it. I call this the deleted rung of the ladder. Look, the ladder still exists. It's still there. The senior jobs are still there. It's getting higher and higher in demand. And by the way, they're paying way better than before. But the bottom rung, the one where you were allowed to be new, allowed to learn on the job, allowed to be a cost before you actually became an asset, that rung was removed quietly. No press releases. The job ads still say junior hire, entry level, because that's what the salary budget says. But the expectations are mid-level now. You're being asked to arrive already pretty much built. And look at the damage. In the US, entry-level hiring at the 15 biggest tech companies fell 25% in a single year. Underemployment for fresh grads, meaning degree holders doing jobs that never really needed their degree, has hit 42.5%, the worst since the pandemic. That's not a dip. Nearly half of an entire generation is starting their career on the rung below the one that they studied for. So here's probably where I may lose some of you, because I'm going to start defending the companies for a moment here. If I'm being honest, as a business owner, hiring a blank slate fresh graduate in 2026 is a bad deal. I'm a bootstrapped founder, so every ringgit or every dollar of salary comes from the revenue that we make, that we fought for. If a fresh grad hands me work that my AI tools can produce faster and cheaper, what exactly am I paying for again? Their potential? Potential doesn't pay me to pay for the rent for the office. Companies are not charities, and the ones that hire out of nostalgia are gonna die. I'm sorry if that makes you unhappy. Sit with it, because that is genuinely how the people reading your CVs are actually thinking, and pretending otherwise is just gonna keep you stuck. So here's where I turn around and indict my own side, because the companies doing this are also lying to themselves. Every senior engineer was once a junior someone paid for. If the whole industry stops paying, and the industry doesn't save money, it just schedules a talent famine for 5 years from now. Some big players already see it. IBM's HR chief said the companies that will win the next 3 to 5 years are the ones doubling down on entry-level hiring now. And IBM is tripling its entry-level hiring, including for software developers, the exact jobs that everyone says AI can do. But notice what they did first. They rewrote the jobs. Less routine coding, more customer interaction, more judgment, more AI fluency. Even the company betting on juniors are not hiring the old kind of juniors anymore. Nobody is. So the old junior role is gone everywhere. That rung of the ladder is removed and it's not coming back. Crying about fairness and getting angry will not reinstall it. So let's talk about what actually works now, because some people your age are getting hired at a good pay, at an awesome pay, and they're not even smarter than you, honestly. They just understood the new deal earlier. The new deal is this: you can't get hired and slowly become valuable anymore. You have to show up already pretty much valuable, which sounds impossible today until you realize the same technology that deleted your rung also handed you a ladder of your own, and this is the perfect time to grab it. So here's the playbook. 1, stop applying for potential. Apply as proof. Don't tell people I can learn and give me an opportunity, I can learn. A degree says that you can learn. Companies no longer pay for you to learn from them. They pay for you for what you have done. So before you send another 100 CVs, build 3 real things and put them where a hiring manager can actually click on them. A real app that people can use, a real project with real users, even 10 users is fine. In a world where AI writes the code, shipping something real is the new degree. The people with a portfolio of shipped work beats the people with a better transcript every single time. And I say that as someone who does that thing, who does the hiring. 2, aim your learning at the skills that the report says are exploding. So PwC found the market market is splitting into jobs where AI raised the skill bar are growing twice as fast, with wage growth about 42% higher than jobs where AI made work easier. The winning side runs on judgment, deciding what to build, catching what the AI got wrong, explaining a decision to a client. Nobody's grandma has a course on this, but you can practice this today. Every time you use AI, don't just blindly accept the output. Force yourself to find the flaw. That habit, repeated 1,000 times, is the senior skill that they're demanding from juniors today. Number 3, use AI as your fake first job. The old first rung existed so you could do grunt work under supervision and slowly absorb judgment. You can now simulate that entire apprenticeship program yourself. Let AI do the grunt work and you be the supervisor. You think for yourself what's good and what's not good. Review it, question it, and fix it. 6 months of building this way teaches you what 2 years of the old junior job used to. The companies deleted the rung, but they can't stop you from building your own. So the truth that nobody in a hiring position will post on LinkedIn is that the entry-level position is pretty much dead, and we killed it because the math told us to. You can be angry about it, and honestly, you should be, but anger is not going to help you save your career plan. The people winning right now stop waiting for a company to invest in their learning and training. They invest in themselves and get themselves pre-built, ready for the role. Pretty much ready, not 100%, but pretty much ready. The ladder lost its first rung, so build it and make them watch you climb. If you know someone who's sending out hundreds of thousands of CVs into the void, send them this video. It might be the most honest thing that they've heard all year.